Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the channel, last video for the night, here to talk about the Golden State Warriors beating the Sacramento Kings, 137-103 reaction. So I haven't uploaded a lot the last few days, been doing like probably 3 to now 5 videos today, but I'll be doing a lot more this weekend, promise me. Got the NFL playoffs, still have NBA basketball. But I'm just doing the Spurs and Celtics and the Warriors, Hawks Saturday and Sunday. Mostly really NFL playoffs focused for this weekend. And college basketball, so really mainly basketball to end the week. While mostly this week it's kind of been the football talk. But let's talk about this game here. 137-103, Warriors get the win. It was actually a back and forth game, the first 2 quarters and most of the third quarter. So it's really kind of a back and forth game through the first 2 quarters and bit of the third quarter. But the Warriors went a little run there. I think Melton scored 12 of the final 16 points of that third quarter. Al Horford looked good, and then the Warriors just pulled away even more in the fourth quarter. I think they outscored Sacramento 40-19 in the fourth quarter. So I'm thinking through. Maybe that third quarter, Warriors are going to find themselves in a clutch game, but luckily, they just pulled away. Melton was kind of struggling for a little bit, but then he just completely went off in the third quarter. And the Warriors tonight hung 148.9 points per 100 possessions tonight against Sacramento. The Sacramento team, my God, they had the worst mesh of styles offensively. Like, they have Westbrook, Zach LaVine, and DeRozan. I'm like, that's not going to work. I know they're not trying to win right now, obviously, because they're now like 8-30. But still, I mean, it's just, they have a mesh of terrible offense, like, at times. Like, sometimes it looks good, most of the time it looks bad. Their defense was terrible. But the Warriors' offense has actually been playing a lot better lately. Kind of the problems have kind of been defensively at times. But the offense has definitely been picking up. For sure. Steph had a double-double. I think he had 27 and 10. Where as fuck said Steph Curry can't pass, had 10 assists tonight. And I believe I think he made 6 of his 12 threes. Could have made more, but he had 27 and 10, a good little 27 and 10 game. Jimmy had a good all-around game. Draymond actually made 3 threes tonight. He actually had 8 assists. Quentin Post played pretty good in the 13 minutes he got. Moody was whatever. Horford was pretty good off the bench tonight. I think he had 9 points, 5 rebounds, 1 block. He was really good out there. GP2 had 12 points off the bench. Melton had 19. I believe most of that was in the second half. He was kind of in a struggle the first half. Most of that was in the second half in this game. But just a great second half offensive performance by the Warriors. And this one, they've been playing a lot better lately, which is good to see. Coming up, approaching trading deadline. I mean, Kuminga can get traded soon. Possibly. Who knows? But the offense was just damn good really the whole night. Really the problem was kind of defensively, but once the Kings started missing, the Warriors just dominated. And that Jimmy lineup, when they're putting Jimmy lineups, and this unit, I believe, went on a 9-0 run. He had Jimmy out there with Melton, Paz, Horford, and Richard. I think this unit went on a 9-0 run. Jimmy's a passer, like, his shot creator for his teammates. Like, he'll go and take some shots here or there. I want to be aggressive, but he's definitely a playmaker for his team. So, I think the offensive rating in the first half was like 134, and the defense was 125. It was low possession, high offense game. The Kings haven't been able to lock the Dubs down the half court, but have stuck around to the shot making. Their defense finally locked in. They gained separation in this ball game. Steph Curry with a light 27 and 10 to go with 2 blocks. He's such a cheat code regardless of age. And I appreciate the hell out of this man. 27 and 10 with a double-double, 2 blocks in the defensive end. And really most of it, it's always next to no free throws. He doesn't get many of them. And he still puts up like nearly 30 a night. He doesn't get the free throw attempts that like other superstars get. So, great game from Steph tonight. And that 13-0 third quarter run for Golden State's second unit was really the key to victory here, I thought. And there's lots of adjustments that have been made in the last week and a half or so, including less Draymond offense. You have more Steph offense. Needless to say, it's a change they've needed for many years. Curry is the point guard of this team. It's time he continues to act like it, equals less turnovers. Because tonight he had 10 assists and I think only like 1 or 2 turnovers. And I think one of those were in the first quarter, so that's why I want more Steph offense. The third quarter run led by Jimmy's second unit, for Golden State, led by Jimmy, won the game. Because Butler's unit is getting organized offensively with space. Like, he's really lifting that group. I think the Warriors have now won 8 of their last 11 games. Steph Curry with a great game. Mountain scored 12 of his 19 in the third. Jimmy added 15, 6, 6, and Golden State shot 54% tonight. Added 39 assists, almost 40. Draymond was great too. Really an all-around great game from this team. Defense was shaky, but they finally got going. But just the third quarter run, they went on a 13-0 run. I think it was tied at 84, and they went on a 13-0 run to close that quarter. Which was huge. Was huge. But like I said, lots of adjustments have been made offensively. And it's been a while, but I'm smiling ear to ear. Not because the Warriors just won this game, but because Gay Santos was even in rotation with GP2 back. And GP2 had a pretty good game tonight. I think he had like 12 and 9. But the Warriors can't go on a run. Like, Gay Santos may not be in the box score, but he's in our hearts. Like, I know GP2 will probably put up like more points and rebounds, but Gay has the hustle. And GP actually had 12 and 9, so actually he had a good game. Like I said, everybody had a good game for tonight, pretty much. But, and the Warriors' defense is just really connected with Santos in rotation, and then eventually Melton's explosive scoring late in the third quarter helped build separation. You gotta have Gay Santos in rotation. That's why I've been saying it. You gotta have him in the rotation. I'm not asking him to start because I just don't think it's gonna happen. But I want him off the bench as like the sixth man to be a good glue guy. And Mount scored 12 of the team's final 16 points in the last 4 minutes of quarter 3. That was great. These shots Steph Curry hits, though, is just ridiculous. Like, he's not human. It feels like. But Poe started this game off pretty good, and he got benched like a few minutes in the game. I wouldn't complain, but GP2 still had 12 points and 9 rebounds. But I'd like to see Quentin Post play more than just like the first 4 or 5 minutes. It's like every time he plays the first 4 or 5 minutes, regardless of how he plays, he gets took out of the game. Like, I love GP2, but I like seeing him play more. But good to see Jimmy Butler come to the game for Jimmy instead of Pods off the bench. Excuse me. That was a major change and great news for the Warriors and all of us watching. Curry continues to use an 11-man rotation. This really ensures no role player can truly thrive because they'll never get enough playing time, but I don't know. I mean, I guess because the team's old, I know you want to have depth, but do we really have to play every single person off the bench? I mean, at least he doesn't have fucking Buddy Hield in rotation, so that's what I'd wanted for a while, and he finally did it after a while, and he hasn't played. He played tonight, but it was in garbage time. That's the only time we'll see Buddy Hield play. It's garbage time. But yeah, really good offensive game from start to finish for the Warriors. I believe they scored 32 quarters. They had 34. I think the second half they had 29. The last quarter they had 40. So really great offensive game by the Warriors. So let's go over the stat sheet, and I'll call it a night. Don't want to make a super long recap. I think Sunday, who they play? I think they play the Trayless Atlanta Hawks. So, Warriors finally get to 3 games above 500, finally. But the Warriors improved to 21-18. They get to 13-5 at home. They scored 137 points tonight. They scored 34 in the first quarter, 29 in the second quarter, 34 in the third quarter, and 40 in the fourth quarter. Sacramento, they dropped to 8-30. 3-17 on the road. They scored 103 points. 29 in the first quarter, 30 in the second quarter, 25 in the third quarter, 19 in the fourth quarter for the Warriors. Moody, 7 points. Curry, 27 points, 10 assists, 10-21, 6-12 from 3. Post, 11 points. He had 3 blocks, 4 of 9 from the field, hit 3 threes. Draymond, 11 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds, 4 of 7, 3 of 4 on threes. Jimmy Butler had 15 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds, 6 of 10 from the field. He has 3 free throws and had 4 offensive boards. Off the bench, Al Horford, 9 points, 5 rebounds. 2 assists, 4 of 6, hit a 3, had a block. He was really good out there. Santos, they got 4 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Like, he'll have these hustle plays that they don't show up in the stat sheet, but if you're actually watching the game, he has so many, like, hustle plays, man. 2 for 4. Buddy Hield hit 2 threes, 6 points. GP2 had 12 points, 9 rebounds. Actually had 4 offensive rebounds. 6 of 7 from the field. 6, 7. And Anthony Melton, 19 points, 6 of 10 from the field. 3 of 6 from 3. 4 of 4 from the line. Pods had 14 points. 4 of 6 from the field. 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Will Richard, 2 points. Pat Spencer and Trace Jackson Davis come off the bench. They didn't score. And Kaminga still didn't play. Can't even get in garbage time. But Pods actually had a dunk. I didn't know this dude could dunk. Air Pods. The Warriors shot 55% from the field tonight, 42 from 3, 19 of 45, 14 of 14, 100% from the line. They had 41 rebounds, 39 assists, 10, turnovers, 4 steals, 6 blocks, 14 offensive rebounds, 27 defensive rebounds, and 13 fouls for Sacramento. DeMar DeRozan, 24 points, 10 of 19 from the field. Levine, 15 points, 7 for 15, but 1 of 7 from 3. Keon Ellis, 5 points, hit a 3. Russell Westbrook, 13 points, 7 assists, 4 rebounds, 6 of 11. Maxime Renaud, 8 points, 7 rebounds, 4 for 6, 7 rebounds, 2 blocks. Off the bench, Dennis Schroeder had 15 points. Blake Monk had 8 points. Nate Clifford had 6 points. Devin Carter had 2 points. Precious Achiuwa, 1 point. Dylan Cardwell, 6 points and 8 rebounds. King shot 50 from the field, 26 from 3, 7 of 27, 13 of 13, 77 from the line, 31 boards, 23 assists. 12 turnovers, 6 steals, 6 blocks, 10 offensive boards, 21 D boards, and 15 fouls. But the Warriors, they get a 137-103 win against Sacramento. They play, who they play next? They play the Atlanta Hawks at 8:30 on Sunday. So I'll see you guys then. Until next time, have a lot. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Peace, and have a good night.